What's good, everybody? You already know what it is. When I'm here, so is she. Today is another seester video.
Hello, everybody.
Ta-da! We are here together. So since I look more beautiful than she, right now we're gonna try to make her look a little bit better. Today's video is gonna be a little bit different. In fact, we're gonna be going a little bit against the grain, but also I'm very excited because I get to try out new tools. And she gets to be the guinea pig. So, to do this video with us, grab your slaves, your friends and your sisters, get together and pick and choose who's gonna do who first. I'll be doing Amanda's hair today, as per usual, and we're gonna be giving her a lovely blowout look. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Sounds good? Alrighty! Without further ado, let's get to it. So we'll take a look at Amanda's before. Here are her curls, which are looking fire. It's quite a shame that we have to do this, but
I know, I was having a good hair day.
But I am really excited to try this straightener.
I haven't straightened my hair in a very long time, so I'm excited.
Yes, so let us see what we're going to do here. So we're going to be washing Amanda's hair. So let me show you what we're going to use. This is a clarifying shampoo. It's a sulfate-free clarifying shampoo used by professionals. You can find it on Amazon. This is something I love to use in the salon. It's got a high pH, which what this will do, really cleanse the hair without overdoing it. So we'll remove any curly product buildup that she's got. And then after, we're going to go in with Olaplex No. 5 conditioner, which is going to give her a little bit of extra bond strengthening before we go in and damage the hell out of her hair. So we're going to do that. Okay, great. So now that she smells good and her hair feels really nice, soft, and hydrated, Olaplex conditioner, let me just rant real quick, is incredible.
She's been hiding it from me so that I don't use it, but this is the first time I used it. It's nice.
So now we're gonna get straight into the blow dry. You have to blow dry the hair as smooth as possible first in order to get lasting results. This is actually what you would call a silk press. Here I am. I'm gonna detangle with my wet brush, Epic Professional. So I'm just detangling Amanda's hair. And the product we're gonna be using is going to be a silk complex product, which is really gonna help to smooth her cuticle as well. So it's the Silk Infusion, which is a silk restructuring complex. So it's going to help repair and protect the hair while we heat things up. Now I will be applying that in sections because I wanna make sure I get even distribution in any case when you're styling hair, whether it's gonna be straight or it's gonna be curly, you better make sure you get it all over the place evenly. I will be taking a small amount of product through each section, wipe off any excess on the towel, and work it through. So now to blow dry, I'll be using my Dyson Blowdryer with this concentrated nozzle, and I'm using a rounded ceramic brush. So we're gonna speed through this process because it's gonna be a long one, but here's the key points that you need to know. One, you wanna make sure you have even heat protectant all over the hair, and I always start towards the ends, of course, because you don't want to make the roots greasy at all. Now you don't want to take a section size that's too big for you to handle. You typically want to stay within the diameter of your brush size. 2, it's good to have a concentrated nozzle on the blow dryer, which is going to help direct your airflow and help to seal that cuticle, always pointing downwards. 3, I'll be using a ceramic round brush, which is going to allow me to create some heat while I'm blow drying to already start the smoothing process. By doing this, I have to do less work with the flat iron. Also, the kinkier and tighter the curl, the smaller of a round brush you want to get so you can get even closer into the root. I always start in the root area. You want to dry the root first, really getting good tension, really kind of scooping the hair, good tension, pulling down and smoothing the hair as you go along. By following these steps, you will minimize any type of heat damage and your curls will be healthy and happy once again. In the past, I have never been able to just smooth out her hair this easily, and I'm not quite sure what changed. Her texture hasn't changed. Her texture's gotten curlier. It's not as tight of a curl as mine, but her hair is thicker and coarser. You have to smooth it out really smooth, but I've never been able to get it this smooth with the blow dryer and the round brush. Maybe I've gotten better. It could be we've never used these products on you before. Maybe that's it. It's literally coming out like silk, which could be the cheese silk, And also could be a combination of the Olaplex as well. Now wait!
I'm looking crazy.
You're looking crazy. What I'm gonna do is to set this volume on top and to set the bangs, I'm gonna be using a Velcro roller. I'm gonna put this guy in the top of her head here, right in the bang area. And when I do this, I wanna make sure, again, I've got good tension. So I'm gonna take my section, and with any roller set, the section cannot be any larger than the roller, or it will not sit properly. Because we have to flat iron Amanda's hair, like even though it looks amazingly smooth, Amanda, get close. Let's show the people how you are looking. We have to flat iron it because the moment she steps outdoors, especially because it's humid right now, her hair is gonna be curly. So we need to seal it with the flat iron. Plus it is a little puffy, so it's just gonna lock everything in. So now I'm gonna show you guys how I flat iron her hair, which is going to be super easy because we just did all the work with the blow dryer. So now without further ado, the new tool. It's this guy, this thing that has multiple attachments to change the flat iron into a waver and also into a crimper, which I don't have and I needed. So I'm like, wow, this is like everything in one. So it's super cool. So it comes with like little wavers. These are the waver plates. So you actually just stick them right into the flat iron and then it becomes a waver. Right now I just have the regular straight iron in there because that's what I'm going to be doing to Amanda's head. But they're actually curved. I don't know if you can see that. One is curved and the other one is concave. So let's turn this on. And because Amanda's hair is already so smooth, I do not have to go in with high heat. Half the work is already done. So this flat iron goes up to 380. I'll start with 340. A telltale sign, see if your flat iron is too hot, is if you take the flat iron to the hair and the hair it looks like stringy or like greasy and it kind of like pumps weird. That means your flat iron is way too hot for your hairs. Turn it down. So we'll start at 340. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna take sections that kind of go along Amanda's hairline. So with the curved plates, it's already doing half the job for me, but I like to curve the flat iron as I run it down the hair. When you're dealing with curly hair, it's really nice to give the ends a bit of that curved finish, like as if you were doing a blowout, or instead of just wearing it completely straight, to mask any of those layers that you have in your hairs. So it's not just stick straight, it still has some body and movement. So I know I'm gonna get this question. Mel, how often should I straighten my hair? Is it bad to straighten it too often? How often is too often? Guys, take a look at your hair. Your hair holds the answers. What do your curls look like? Do you have heat damage? Heat damage, you can tell you have heat damage if your curls are not curling. The ends are straight. If the curls are stringy, what can you do to prepare this? Give yourself a good trim. Do some repairing treatments. Make sure you're doing your deep conditioning treatments. And then just look at how your hair flourishes. And then you can straighten your hair. Then and only then. I always just try to avoid doing it right after a color treatment. Now Amanda has not done her color since November. It's been like 6 months. Still looking flawless. Thank you very much. That's all me. People ask, what's the difference between a silk press and straightening your hair? A silk press it's essentially just straightening out the hair, but there's a different process in between. You have to completely blow dry the hair extremely smooth first, and then go in and flat iron. And then you can even set the hair after to really seal it in. So there's a couple extra steps when you're doing a silk press, but really it's just to get it nice and silky and smooth. And this is giving it just enough heat to finish it off so that the style will last. And hopefully, Amanda does not have to touch up with this guy throughout the week. See how I brought everything on the top back? And I'm curving backward just the same way as I did the round brush. We mimicked the blowout look this whole time, which is going to give us more body. You know what I mean by body? More body to the hair. Why don't we show them what I mean by body? Boom! Yes. Hold on, I'm feeling inspired because we also happened to just buy some gorgeous clips from Amazon. Pearls are in, everybody. It's the year of the pearl. Something I've also really loved doing now is a diagonal part. So you start deep and then you work towards the centered. What it does is it helps to keep the balance on both sides of the head. So if you just comb this back, I don't want to use any product because we do not want to make your hair, you know, gross now that it's so fresh and so clean. Mm-hmm. And Amanda, clip please. That's cute. That's cute. Adorable. I'm gonna add one more because I'm feeling so inspired. This one's really cute. It's like an infinity. And here, everybody, is the final outcome. She doesn't need anything else in her hair right now. If needed, later on in the week, she can add some serum to her hair to help reseal the ends. But right now, it's got nice volume, the ends are nice and sealed. The style is complete on its own with those couple clips. Like that's really, really cute to add for a nice night style or just to finish off the look if you're trying to go to an event, curly or straight.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we're gonna close off this video with our positive comment and question of the week. So our positive comment is actually a positive / funny comment. It's from Ash, and our question of the week,
I think this one's for me. Do you have any tips on how to minimize volume? That's something you don't hear every day. That's not true. You can wear your hair no matter how big it is. But if you are trying to shrink the volume, use more product. And the product you especially want to be using is gel, because gel will hold the hair. And then don't scrunch out the cast. Just leave that in. Try to air dry. You can even apply the product by really brushing down. Do the complete opposite of everything that I teach. Maybe I'll do a video on how to get less volume. But for now, we are out. And we will see you guys next week and every single Tuesday with a brand new video. Peace. I wanted a high five.
oh,
Peace. Oh, ah. Let's try again. That face though.
Right.
She's just not made for this. It's okay. Amanda, come here. Come here now. Now. Oh my God, Amanda.
What?
You have a gray hair.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You have a gray hair.
No.
It's right there.
Are you serious? Stop.
Do you want to cut it out? Do you want me to pluck it out?
Are you serious?
I'll pluck it.
Are you serious? Are you sure it's not just blonde? Get it.
Troll face. I was just trolling with you. Your reaction wasn't as good as I wanted it to be.
Oh, thank God. Tiffany, that was for you if you're watching. Amber.
And as we can see, I am more tan than Amanda at the moment. It's a very exciting,
24 hours.
A little bit too fragile. I'm literally speaking right now.
Sorry.
Amanda has other things to do.